Getting close to that daily low. This might be a E minus setup or D plus setup. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Getting close to that daily low. See what type of reaction we're gonna get.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Could have went hard, but I just took it. Fuck it. Maybe we'll come back down. I'll get another retest of the daily low. Or maybe we'll just go back up and hit the weekly low. I could get a reject off of that. And maybe we might come back down to retest it. Because then that'll form a W, wouldn't it? That'll form a W. Yeah. Let's make this W. How do I draw on this shit? Chart setting. Fuck up anyways. Could be a W forming. Up like that. Here. Come back down. Retest. Up. Retest. Continuation. But probably gonna probably gonna take profit up there before that retest. See if this W forms. It's probably gonna form. It's probably gonna form. I don't fund. I'm very bitch better form, motherfucker. $2,700 will be my no 60. How much? 1,700 will be my risk. Two. Yeah, it looks like it might be coming. Damn, I look tired too. I still look good. I can still take your bitch though. That's on everything. Alright, so let's see. What was that? Take a piss. Can't miss what's going on. What's going on? Let's see. 1016. See what type of reaction we get. So, what is it? 30, 20, 50, 52, 32%. 17 contracts. 50. Alright. It's too late in the day though. Can this? I'll take that 10:30 area. Let's see what type of reaction. Am I gonna get one? No. No reaction. So to touch it. Show me something. Do what you gotta do. After 10:15, take no more. Take no more B plus setups. After 10:15. So this has to be A minus setup for me to take this shit. I get a red vector right here. Oh, I get some volume right here. Let me see. Show me your hand. Show me your hand. Let's see, baby. Let's see. Oh, violet. Nothing on that. Okay. Seeing something. probably gonna do. I'm liking this. Okay. Come back down a little bit. Sheesh, damn.
Order filled. Order filled.
Fuck.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right. Well, I'm in 20 contracts. Get to that pivot point. Just cut my risk. Pay myself something.
Stop filled. Stop filled. Stop filled.
I already made that shit risk free. No reason to get out. Damn. Just the time. It's what time is it? 10:24.
Stop filled.
Decent trade, I guess. Fucked up. Yeah, definitely. Actually, nah, that was a good exit. Yeah, it's not getting above that. Yeah. Still probably get above it, but it's too late in the day. Yeah. It's a W. Like, should have stayed. I mean, so it is what it is, boy. I'm getting closer and closer and closer. Whew, it's looking good, boy. It's looking good. Things are looking good. All the hard work, you know, it might have paid off. Yeah, it might have paid the fuck off. We gonna see. Might have definitely paid the fuck off. Well, whenever I could get my A plus trade, that would be a big ass trade. Holy fuck. Did exactly what I thought. W, came back up, came down, W. Now I should get above this high right here. I'm retarded, fam. Well, now I know for next time when I see a W, when I see a W, should at least stay in one contract. Let that bitch ride. Just make it a little bit of break even. Yo, it's crazy, man. I really got good at this shit, man. Yo, y'all would have seen how I traded in my first 5 years. Ooh, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Now I could actually read the chart. This is crazy. Even just a couple months ago, if you go back to before March, didn't know. I mean, it all led me to this point, but damn, what I was doing don't got nothing compared to how I'm doing this shit now. Whoever says you need to get a good night of sleep before you trade, so don't mess up your trading. I partially agree with that, but boy, am I proving them fucking wrong, man. I don't need sleep. You know where the fuck I am? Woo! I come home every night, almost every night from working over, or every morning from working overnight, and get to trading. Man, damn. I knew exactly the play was too. I just couldn't let that shit reverse on me. If it was 9:30, I would have let this shit keep on riding. I would have gave it a chance. I mean, not 9. If it was 9:40, 9:55, I would have let it go to the last high reel. I would have took some out right here, half of them. I would have took half. I would have took 80% of the trade out right here. Let the rest ride until we break the high. Thank you, Lord, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for giving me the brain to always think differently. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the grit, the courage, the confidence to tackle something that's hard, shaving and believe in myself 1,005%. Like if you really think about it, why how did I believe? Like why was my belief so strong when how am I just so different? Like why do I believe that I could do this thing? I could do certain things when most people they can't believe in this shit at all. I feel like some people are just blessed with the ability to keep going and believing in something, have pure delusion, knowing exactly how to get there. Man. Well, just so y'all know that this stream right here, even though it says day 8 or day 7 or whatever the hell it is, I started this account uh, in April. Actually, I can show you right now. I started this account in April with $630 or $650. Started this account, and I really found the strategy. What the fuck did I change this shit? Oh, there we go. There we go, boy. All right. I'll start this account. Yeah, I've blown up the account probably. Mind you, I've been trading for 6.5 years. I've probably blown. I'm gonna really try to think about it. I'm gonna tell y'all all the platforms, all the possible accounts I had that I can remember off the top of my head. I started on either Weeble or Robin. I started on Weeble, spot trading, just buying stocks. That was my goal when I first started trading. I started trading in December of 2019. December of 2019, when as soon as I turned 18, the day I turned 18, I made a brokerage account, opened up Weeble, got that free stock or free little dollars or how it was. I thought spot trading, I thought that was gonna be it. I was just gonna invest in stocks and hold them for 20 years and live off of dividends when I grow old and retire. That was the cheat code. I thought that's what I was gonna do until I seen the YouTube video. And I seen a video of a guy. His name is Traders Fraternity or Stock Market Live. He has two separate accounts. It's the same person. And I seen the video and it said he made $3,000 in 30 minutes. And I was always interested in the stock market, but I always thought that you have to know a lot of math. I seen videos before even that 30 minute 3,000 in 30 minutes. I seen a Chinese guy they are probably familiar with. I was like back in 2017, 2016, 2018. Chinese guy, I don't know his exact YouTube channel, but and it was a white guy with a GTR, curly hair, and I heard them talk about you need to know a lot about math. So I was like, yeah, I guess I might get into trading because of that shit. But I seen his video, and first day I seen this video, I fell in love with the charts. January hit. I seen So I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about with when I first started trading. January hit. I'm still following this guy named Trader Fraternity Stock Market Live. That same person. He talks about COVID before the news even talks about COVID. and this is why I'm still subscribed to that guy to this day. He says it's gonna be a Black Swan event. He says, and then he starts getting in. I don't remember the exact words off the top of my head, but I just remember him saying, "Get it to TLT." He put $500 into TLT option short option contracts, or was it long? I don't even remember. Yeah, it was long. He put long option contracts into TLT, and I did the same thing. I think it was 4 or 5 months expiration date from January. Long options contracts on TLT, and yeah, hold on, I'm trying to think. And get into his contracts, and months go by. Let me actually go back. These contracts are, I don't even trade options anymore. It's been since beginning of 2020, 2019 since I traded options. Actually, I traded, no, I'm lying. I traded them last summer because I thought some bullshit was gonna happen. But let me just go back to what I was saying. But yeah, that's when I was paying the most attention towards options contracts. But so if I get some words confused or say the wrong thing, that's exactly why. Because I don't really trade options, but I get into these uh, 20 cent option contracts on TLT, way out of the money. And I think at the time, since I was 18, I didn't have much money, so I think I used some of the money that I opened up with my bank account because of a deposit, they'll match it with some money, and I used some of that money, and I think I bought $100 worth of contracts with TLT option long contracts, and I had about 6 or 7 option contracts. But look, this is it right here. See, this is the W. Now this is the retrace, and now it's gonna keep going on. Yeah. But yeah. March comes. I'm still in school, and February, March comes. Now they're starting to talk about COVID on the news. Starting to get real serious, and I'm still in these option contracts. I sold 2 of them because I was scared. Didn't I thought I was gonna lose my money. And mind you, it's only $10. No, it's only 10 cent, 5 cent, 20 cent option contracts. Don't know the exact number again, but somewhere around there. Mind you, I sold them thinking, being scared that I was gonna lose all my money. So, sold those, and I sold at least 2 of them, so I had about 4 left. And by the time March is when they're talking about COVID, the stock market starting to drop. I'm in these option contracts, and I make $1,200 while I'm inside class. $1,200 while I'm inside class. But I end up only realizing, I think $600, $650 out of that. And that right there is what set it off. That right there is what set it off. Show me that this is something interesting. I was already interested in the stock market. I already had, but seeing you could take a little bit of money and turn it into something big if you're right about something. Put it in your own work, not relying on anybody. Well, I guess I relied on them, but not really relying on anybody else. If you have your own analysis, own idea, you could put it into the market, and you will get paid for your idea, for knowing how that's what really sparked it for me. But you know, just like everybody else, get your first big trade, you ended up losing it all. But as time goes on, I find Ride blockchains and my D's are spinning. I find Ride blockchains because I'm paying attention to Bitcoin. So this is what when I'm moving away from option contracts, really, not really paying attention to stocks. I've really never traded stocks, and I'm paying attention to Ride blockchains because I'm paying attention to crypto now. So the only reason why I'm paying attention to Riot blockchain is because I seen the last run up with Bitcoin. Riot went up, from off my memory, it went up to like $70, something like that. The last bull run, so I'm thinking, okay, these are matching. Bitcoin goes up a lot. Riot blockchain goes up a lot. So I'm thinking that's gonna happen. So I have a graduation for high school, and I get about a $1,500 from that. I got a bunch of people from the that came to the graduation that gave me some money. My parents gave me a majority of money, and I'm thinking right, blockchains is the next move. That would be the move. So I get into long option contracts. I get into 50, 80 of them. They're extremely no volume at all. 300,000 in volume, somewhere around there. The stock is around 90 cents. And I get in, I load up 100 contracts, but uh, their expiration date is not too far. I should have bought. I mean, I did end up buying those year-long contracts, but I didn't play that too smart at all. For some reason, I sold all the option contracts that I had, but I was telling my friends online that I played the game with that possibly this stock could go up to a lot of money because it happened the last time. So I sold it myself. I sold all of them, all the option contracts I had in Riot blockchain, and I sold all the option contracts I had in Riot blockchain. And I started trading crypto. I started using what are the sites? I started using Bybit. I started using Phoenix. And I started trading crypto. For some reason, I thought in my head. I can make $1 million an hour. some crazy number like that. But knowing what I know now, I mean that's just ridiculous. But yeah, I start fantasizing as we all do, how much money I can make. I still do it now. I mean, I already know how much money I can make, so it ain't really too much fantasizing. But started trading crypto with high leverage. Didn't know anything about risk management. And actually, me backtrack. I don't even know what the hell TradingView was. I wasn't using TradingView. I was just using the chart on Robinhood. I was using the chart on Robinhood. I was using chart on Robinhood to trade. Man, what the fuck? But doing that, not really seeing. I'm seeing a little bit of success. This is by the time I'm going to college, about a dorm. I'm seeing a little bit of success, but only because Bitcoin is in a bull market and the Fed just printed a bunch of money, so everything's just going up. So I'm winning money here and there, but not really gaining anything at all. Just going backwards and forwards and backwards, losing money. So So I end up can't really think right now because I've been up for a minute. I've been up since 9:30 p.m. I only slept for 3 hours, but yeah. So I get into that. I tell my friend was given to put his money into Riot Blockchain. He asks me about it again. He says, "All right, I'm gonna put some money into this." He starts buying on all the pullbacks. Well, I already jumped out of that. Now I'm trading crypto, uh, margin trading crypto. Not really getting here with that. And then as I'm doing this, say we're in September now. As I'm doing this, Riot Blockchain is going up and up and up, and 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 damn, I'm having fucking brain fog and shit. And see, the only thing I can do is trade. Can't even fucking think. And we're in September now. Yeah, and I even showed my roommate about. I was writing all this down in a notebook about how I could trade this and trade that. And I showed him that. I don't even know what he thought about that. He probably thought this nigga's crazy. Man, I don't even. I don't know, I'm thinking about that shit. It's crazy. And and I'm trading. I'm trading now. I'm learning about XRP. I was paying attention to XRP around probably April of 2020, May 2020. Paying attention to XRP, so I'm buying a lot of that with my money. Bought a lot of that with my money. Buy a Ledger Nano S, store it up in there, cold storage. And I'm still trading here and there. I get a refund check from college. That's what really helped me stay in the game. I got a refund check in college. About 1,400, 2,000. So it helps me get back in the game again. And trade it for a little bit, lose the whole thing, blow it. And I got partially more money somehow. I guess they didn't pay me out fully with the refund check. So I still have that, and now we're jumping towards January. Now in this time frame, altcoins are about to pop off. I look at the chart. For some reason, I have a feeling I'm trading XRP at this point. For some reason, is it February? No, it's February. For some reason, I have a feeling that XRP is gonna go up. I'm looking at it. It's at 93 cents. I get into 49x leverage, $900, and I get into the trade. And in my head, I'm thinking altcoin season. I heard about this before. I looked at it before the fucking cryptos just XRP just went up and didn't come back. Went all the way to $3. So I'm thinking this in my head, and this bring back a lot of memories. Wow. And I'm thinking about this in my head, right? So uh, I get in this trade. It was in the middle of it was in the middle of the night, somewhere in the morning around 2 a.m. I'm looking at it, get in the trade, fall asleep, wake up. I'm up around 5,000. 2 days later, I count as about 21,000 unrealized profit, and stay in the trade. I'm expected to keep going up. XRP plateaus around 184, somewhere around there, and it goes all the way back down. By this time, I realized the game of 6,000 while I was up 21,000, 18,000. Yeah. Phew. Let's go back before I even realized that game. I'm at my grandma's house, my sister, my grandma, my mom's there. They're saying, you need to get a job, you gotta do this, that. And in my head, they don't even know I'm up 18,000, 20,000 on my account, my offshore account, Bybit account that I can't even fucking use without using the VPN. Crazy. I'm up, yeah, 18,000. And they say I need to get a job. I'm laughing in my head, saying, yeah, doing the no more green and not really listening. And yeah, as I said, 2 days later, I realized the gain of 6,000. Lost all that money that I could have possibly made. But I guess 6,000 still crazy return on $9. But still, I got in this trade. It was pretty off of luck, gambling, and 2 weeks later, lose the whole thing, blow it. At this point, my grades was not going to classes because I thought trading was it. I thought I was gonna do it. 0.49 GPA, 0.2 GPA for the other semester. All I was doing was just focusing on trading and fucking bitches. Yeah. And my heart is in the fucking floor. Thinking, what the hell am I gonna do? At this point, the next year, next school year, don't dorm, can't dorm. Grades were atrocious. And I realized I can rinse these refund checks. By summertime comes, my parents say I need a car. Tell them, lost it all. Lost it all in trading. They said, what? Trading stocks. And they said, what? Stocks. They throw a titty attack. Is it getting closer to weekly low? Week. They throw a titty attack. Yeah, it's getting closer to weekly low. They throw a titty attack. My head, not really paying them no mind. I'm scared to tell them. But I just knew trading was it. I just knew if I put my head in the dirt for 10, 20, 30, 40, however the fuck long it took, I was gonna do it. And that's why I started so early. Because I knew I had time on my side and I had a lot to risk. I was able to risk a lot. So, fast forward. I'm using Coinbase. I had no money, right? So this is what I did. You can't do no more, but this is what I did. Coinbase, I was able to buy $3,400 or somewhere around there of crypto with my debit card, not even a credit card, my debit card. Somehow, I guess a lot of people probably finesse that too. Bought crypto, put it on a different exchange, lost that shit another month. Lost my bank account because I was overdraft $20 and I had no way of paying that shit back. This is a real overdraft. Not no, I don't know if THR shit was real, but I really overdraft. I had to pay those monthly fees for my college loan. My parents were heated at that point. I mean, I guess I can understand. I mean, yeah, I can understand that. My mom takes me to the bank. The lady says, possibly won't be able to get a bank account. It's an automated system. Luckily, I got accepted. I was kind of scared. I didn't think I was gonna get accepted, but got accepted, and and my mom had to pay that $200. Thought I was overdraft. Damn. And in her voice, she said, "No, you gotta pay me back." You know that tone, that loud tone. I mean, I completely understand. She had no clue if her child was going the right direction. But for some reason, I could see what people can't see. Yep, I overdraft. Got the bank account back. Don't know how. And let me backtrack. I found this other YouTuber that traded crypto, and I'm still watching his videos now. He's the most reputable trader. He's the most knowledgeable trader. He's the most best macro analysis, micro analysis trader I've ever seen. He's the reason why I'm here today. He's the reason why I have a chance today. But yeah, found his YouTube channel around that 2021, from around January to March area. Found his YouTube channel. He was extremely smart, and for he's for the longest didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I just was watching. I just knew he knew what he was talking about. Saw him doing 8-hour streams, 10-hour streams, 14 hours. Not 14 hours. Not 14 hours, but get the point. Maybe there were 14-hour streams. Shit. But yeah, I still watch his videos every day to this day. I have the trader on point now. I'm pretty sure I do. I just need to keep back testing. I mean, I never really watch the videos anymore for his trading. I just watch for the macro analysis and his stock picks. His stock picks are pretty good, damn good. But yeah. So now we're almost at a year and a half in trading. Don't know when I started trading again, but I'll go back to school. Actually, I do know when. I'll go back to school, get a refund check again. I make sure to get a loan that's a little bit over the cost of the tuition, so I can have the big uh, refund check. This refund check was $3,500. Lose that all. Lose that all. But don't worry, semester comes, 2022. I get another refund check. I'm not too sure. I don't know how I was trading, but I remember it was New Year's. We were walking around, and I was still trading. Walking around with my parents, still looking at my phone, trading, clicking on shit. Walking around trading. That's insane. I will never do that. Not ever again. Yeah, never again. walking around. I don't think I lost money, but I ended up losing it all. Get that other refund check. Lose during that semester. Lose that shit during the spring semester. And then they asked me, when am I gonna get a job? And I just brush it off. And then do end up getting a job, shitty ass Burlington, making $13 an hour. Use that money, making making like getting like 4 hours a week, 10 hours a week. Save all that money up, and I'm walking. Let me point this part out. And I'm walking. At this point, I'm watching a lot of podcasts. I'm going watching a bunch of trading podcasts. If you want to know one thing about me, I've watched thousands, at least 1,000 or hundreds of podcasts about trading. Not for how they traded, but the journey of how they became successful, how long it took them, how what they did, how the people around them reacted. I've watched hundreds or at least 1,000 podcasts on that type of stuff. And now we're around 2.5 years in. The next semester comes. I think this time I'll dorm. Yeah, this time I'll dorm. All I'm still thinking about shit. What you need to know is I didn't go to any parties. I didn't go to any parties. Didn't really care to talk to anybody. Didn't care to make any real friends for real. I mean, I socialize with people, but outside of school, all I ever thought about was trading. Trading was my life. There was no balance. There is no such thing as balance when you're trying to become the best of the best. And let me rewind it back a little bit. Around 2022, I'm pretty depressed. The most depressed I ever been. Thinking about actually killing myself. Because I thought that I could become a trader, and realizing the things that I did both semesters, my first year, 0.5 GPA, 0.2 GPA. When in high school I had honor roll throughout every single year, and I lost all my money. I was depressed, extremely depressed. Got played with by a bitch. Extremely depressed. And this was my first and only sign of God talking to me. A sign of God talking to me. I was kneeled on in front of my bed, asked God to help me. The moment I said that in my head, my dad says, "Are you all right?" And he was all the way downstairs. All the way downstairs. The moment I said that in my head. And he says, "Are you alright?" He was all the way downstairs. I was the first sign so far I've ever experienced with God, and not really solidified. That really That really pushed me to know that I'm not gonna cry. That really pushed me to know that somebody's here with. Cause I did all this by myself. No help. Nobody interested. Nobody that really cares. Just me and my delusion. Me and my crazy belief. Me and my crazy confidence that I can become something bigger than anybody else. I can become something bigger than 99% of people in the world. 99.9%. And that was the first voice. That was the first voice sign that I could that I could tell that somebody was living, listening, and watching over. But after that, still a little depressed. And 2022, let's still 2022. Let's still stay on that topic. I started seeing videos of this guy named this guy really helped my mentality. This is the reason why I'm so strong today. The reason why I don't cry. The reason why I don't get depressed. The reason why I don't give up. I don't cave in. The only reason why I shed some tears right now because I haven't really reflected on that moment. But this guy's name is Andrew Tate. Andrew fucking Tate. First, I think it was either 2021 or 2022 when we did that podcast on Fresh and Fit. It's crazy. It's the first video. I've never even watched Fresh and Fit. This video just popped up, and I clicked on it. That's really interesting. This video just popped up when I clicked on it. This guy was, I could tell he was smooth. I could tell, he had a way with words, and then he said something about a Bugatti, and I didn't really believe that shit. But yeah. After I seen that video, became interested in his content. I started watching his YouTube channel, the Tate Speech on YouTube, before I got deleted. And as time goes on, I'm seeing him talk about depression. And when I seen that video, when he talked about Aiden Ross, and then he talked about depression in a different video, that really changed my whole perspective on almost everything. I mean, I already had the grit, but that made my grit fucking vibranium, steel, fucking armored. I mean, that really took me from 100% to 1,000,000%. And that really helped. And get my train of thought back, and that really helped. So let's go back to 2023. But yeah, after that, yeah, I was no longer depressed. The way he explained the scene, it's like, I mean, I've heard it explained it in a different way now. But when I first heard it, the way he explained it, he said, take two people, one person that believes in ghosts and one person that doesn't believe in ghosts. One person that believes in ghosts hears a bump in the night, and they believe that's a ghost. One person hears that it's a bump in the night, thinks that it's probably just the wind. You have two of the same scenarios, but different outcomes on the mind. And once I heard that, that really changed it for me. That really changed it for me. After that, I was not depressed. And still trading, but not really finding no type of real progress. At this point, I'm I'm uh, I'm a lot better than what I was 2 years before that. Now I know what trading view is. Now I know what trading view is. Now I'm on trading view using indicators, and I also use indicators now, but it's not like with that bullshit I was using. But yeah, now I'm trading for a couple days, making some money, losing it. Trading for a couple days, making some money, losing it. And we're gonna fast we're gonna pick the speed up on this story. And from 2023 to 2026 of February. Yeah. I'm I'm only I'm trading, but I'm seeing progress, but I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm getting 1 week's worth of profits, and then after a week and a half, blow the whole account. I've done that maybe 50, 100 times, maybe. Never traded a prop firm all live. At this point, let me backtrack to give you a concept of where my head is at. I'm trading. I'm out of at this point I'm out of cryptocurrency. I don't trade cryptocurrency anymore. I don't trade crypto. Around probably 2024, I stopped trading crypto. Now I'm trading CFD brokers, CFD unregulated brokers. At this point, I'm trading gold and silver and using the MT4 before it got banned and taken off of the Apple Store. So at this point, I'm using that. Or I don't know if it's still banned, but at this point, I'm using that. And I'm seeing no type of progress. And trading charts, prices don't even match up with charts because I'm trading an unregulated broker. Not even getting that concept inside of my head. But but yeah, my account is lasting no longer than a week and a half. And then around, let's say, I'm jumping forward a lot. I can't really say every single part of my journey, but just off. This is just going off the top of my head. But around 2024, I'm starting to watch this channel called Investors Underground, and I find out about this guy named Lance. I forgot his own name. Lance something. But he's from Investors Underground. Straight on their on their was it prop firm or wherever the hell their desk or where the fuck he trades for them. S&B Capital. He trades for S&B Capital. And I'm hearing this story, and at this point, I'm realizing that a lot of these traders are not. I mean, I already had the feeling, but at this point, I'm starting to come to the realization that a lot of these traders are not real. So I'm starting to draw the points in my head that any trader that trades on an unregulated broker is not a real trader. Because if you're making a lot of money trading on unregulated broker, the amount of liquidity that it will take for you to have withdrawals will have to be extremely high, because the liquidity is not coming from, say, this data. Say I'm trading uh, Nasdaq. The liquidity is not coming from the CME. The liquidity is coming from the broker. If we're trading an unregulated broker. So I'm starting to draw those conclusions in my head and starting to realize that if they're making all this money and they're trading on unregulated brokers, this doesn't really make any sense to me at all. But yeah, flying Lance. So now I'm drawing the conclusions for the podcast, realizing a lot of podcasts that they feature a lot of traders that trade unregulated brokers. Even though I like hearing the story, it's just hard for me to watch the videos because I'm starting to draw these conclusions. So now I'm only watching S&B Capital and Investors Underground because I want to watch traders that trade on regulated brokers, and that gives me the confidence to believe in the story, to believe that what they're saying is truthful, and they're actually backed by a actual trading institution. But but yeah. So I'm still trading on an unregulated broker. I'll tell you when I stopped. So I'm trading Henkel trades. Still in college. This is around 2025. Trading Henkel trades. Oh, no, this is around 2024. Trading Henkel trades. Their platform goes down. Damn, I need to tell you another story. My mom asked me for money. I told the story about their platform going down. I needed some money. Didn't have any money because it's all in that trading platform, and it's a lot quicker than you get your money a lot quicker than trading on a regulated broker because they use crypto, and on regulated brokers they have to use clearing houses to clear the money, and it hits ACH, and they check that, and then it hits your bank. And it takes a couple of business days, but yeah, Henkel trades. I'm trading Henkel trades in around January of 2025. Henkel trades goes down. This is where Early spark. Damn, if Hanko trades didn't go down, I probably wouldn't be here. Hanko trades goes down. Now I'm thinking, the hell am I gonna do? So now they come out with another platform called Sway Markets, and Sway Markets is intertwined with Hanko trades. And I'm still trading these unregulated brokers. And when I'm trading Sway Markets, this is the worst. When I tell you the worst, this is the worst performance I've ever had. Even though I was in profit all these other times, this is the worst performance I've ever had. I've lost every single trade. Every single trade when I was on swing markets. Usually I'll get two big trades, two decently sized trades. Uh, it'll last 2-3 days, and then within a week I'll lose the whole account. Week and a half, probably a week. Within a week I'll lose the whole account. But this time, every single trade. I mean, if I could pull the stats on that shit, I would. That shit was terrible. This was really having me thinking, like, am I in over my head? Like, goddamn, how did I? But this just goes to tell you that you just gotta keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Back testing is everything. You gotta think about. I'm gonna tell you about that after, but I'm just keep telling the story. Swing markets. Then uh, there's this one trader that he traded unregulated brokers, but he showed more of his live trading, and he seemed more reputable than all the other traders that traded unregulated brokers. His name was damn, black guy with the dreads. Fuck, what's his name? I was just watching. His name is who is this? Black guy with the dreads. I gotta scroll through all this. His name. Oh, Doyle Exchange. That's his name. That's how you know I can't. I'm tired and I can't think. I might be tired, but my brain's just fried right now. His name is Doyle Exchange. And he talks about switching from forex trading to switching to futures. That's what sparked it. I've known about futures a little bit, but didn't really know how it works. I just know about stocks, forex, and gold, CFDs. And as I'm trading CFDs, I'm searching it up. I'm realizing that it's illegal to trade CFDs in the United States. That's why there's futures. But anyways, he switches to futures, and I'm thinking about switching to futures. So first broker I signed up for was AMP Futures. I didn't end up going with them. I don't even think they accepted my account, or I just didn't trade on it. So I'm looking at the margin requirements. It's all confusing. I watched a bunch of videos trying to explain what features are, because I'm looking at the margin requirements, and it's saying fucking $5,000 day requirements, or however it's called. And I'm thinking you have to have $5,000 to trade. I'm like, what? What the hell do you mean 5,000? But yeah, I'm looking at these requirements, and requirements are crazy. But I'm realizing that you don't need that much. And I'm in my head, I'm thinking that these futures, the leverage, I'm thinking that because I'm so used to setting the leverage myself, like 50x or 50 to 1 or 200x when I 200x when I used to trade crypto, or 20x when I used to trade crypto, or whatever the hell it was when I traded these unregulated brokers. But on future contracts, I'm thinking that the leverage is not gonna be as great since it's more regulated, and I'm thinking or that was what that was sold probably to a lot of traders, that you know these regulated brokers, they don't have good leverage. But now, I get the understanding. I get my futures account. I open a Ninja Traders account on in the summer, somewhere around July, June. Yes, I think around June, May or June, and I got an understanding of it now. I traded NQ. I say this. Oh yeah, before that, I was trading. When I was trading, I was crypto. I was trading 15, 10 different periods. When I was trading, uh, when I was trading on regulated brokers, in the beginning I was trading 5, 7 different periods. I was trading platinum, gold, uh, GB, USD, GBP, USD, fucking Euro USD, silver, all that shit. And as I'm watching these podcasts, these good traders, they're saying focus on one pair. And so I only pick one. I pick NQ because as I'm I expect to make a lot of money. That's another thing that drawn me to futures, because using ChatGPT, and is you know it's not explaining that it will be impossible to trade these unregulated brokers trading with a lot of money. So I choose NQ because you know it's very volatile. The volume's high, $200 billion to $400 billion in notable value every single day, besides the holiday. But yeah, get into that. Uh, blow 2, 3 accounts. Oh yeah, back to that. Wait, hello, I missed something. When I told my friend about um about Riot blockchain, he ended up making $70,000 from that options trade that I told him about. And I sold mine, and I could have made 100,000 because I was in that bitch around 90 cents. He got it in around $3. But let me keep going with the story. So yeah, trading MQ and blow 2, 3 accounts, and now I'll say fuck it, paper trade, and starting to learn a little bit about risk management. Didn't even know what the hell risk management was. Not even a thought in my brain. Just I was just used to just use the whole account in full port. So learn about a little about risk management, and notice something with my indicator that that's starting to make a little bit of sense. So I started paper trading. This is around August. Yep, the beginning of August. So I started paper trading with $25,000 in that account. Within 2 to 3 months, I turned that 25,000 into 1.1 million. 1.1 million. This is when I thought, woo, I got it. This is it. But it must have been just the timing and the luck of it all. I guess the stock market was just going up. the right direction and whatever. There's certain markets where your trades just hit, where this it's when you're not trading in all different types of markets. Like these last 2 3 months, I've traded sideways markets, markets where it just goes all the way up and now it's going all the way down or whatever down. But yeah, I guess I just got lucky trading those and with a little bit of using the indicator helped me out a little bit. But this is where I'm getting close to my strategy. Mind you, I've been using this indicator for the last 5 years, 5 6 years. Yeah, the last from that point of 2025, the last 5 years. Or no, yeah, on TradingView says I made this count. The last 4 years, I've been using this account for last 4 years, or indicator for the last 4 years, and I'm starting to see some things that make sense. So, and from these last 4 years, 3 years, I'm back testing and slowly just building and building. Think about this as like an app that you're releasing on a phone or a game. You're making patches. You're getting feedback. I am the consumer. Think about yourself as the consumer. You're getting feedback. You're seeing what's broken, what's not broken, what works good. That's all trading is and backtesting is. And I do that and I make that 1.1 million. I think it's it, but it's not. I get that refund check from college, and it's definitely not it. Blow that account. I think wasn't as bad as when I was on swing markets that that beginning of 2025 year when I lost, didn't get a single win. But this time, I think I got it to like 4,000. But tell myself, back test again. I have like a bunch of indicators still at this point, but I get so I saved up some money, and around January, I saved up about $1,200, and still using this indicator, and I see a move. You know, I see a target, it hits that target. I think it's gonna, I think it's a short trade, which I was right. But I'm still not really using risk management. Not really thinking about. I still wasn't really using risk management, so I full port the whole trade. End up making around $4,000 on that trade. And here we go again. Count doesn't last even anywhere more than 2 weeks. At that point, before those 2 weeks where I lost that account, I thought I figured it out. But again, I didn't. Knew what A+ trades were, but had no type of knowledge, no type of way to even figure out how to even get my A+ setups and all that other shit. So again, get my so again I lost that account. I'm really thinking, I'm like, damn, am I really? Mind you, I'm out of graduation. And let me backtrack a little bit. I keep backtracking because I'm just going off the top of my head. I was supposed to graduate in 2025. I didn't graduate. I was supposed to graduate in 2024. I didn't graduate. My parents cried. I had to tell them that I switched my major, which I did. That 2025 comes, supposed to graduate. So I'm gonna have to take more classes, which is true. And then fast forward, back to that last point I was at. Lost that account. I was like, damn, am I actually gonna be able to do this? But getting closer and closer and closer. Now, keep back testing. And people say you don't have those light bulb moments in trading. I've definitely had those light bulb moments in trading, even though most of them led to fucking nowhere. I've had about 12, like maybe 6 to 8. I don't know off the top of my head, maybe 6 to 10 light bulb moments in the last 6.5 years. Most of them have led to nowhere, but two of them, two, two to four of them, 2 to 4 of them have led me to maybe I guess maybe about 15 of those light bulb moments. But I had about 2 or 4 of them that led me to the point where I'm at now. But let me keep going. Get another refund check. Almost switched my strategy, but get another refund check. And this time it was for even more money, and I saved up even more money. And I'll backtrack again. I got a job at did this happen? I got a job at damn, when did I get that? Oh yeah, I got a job at Walmart towards the end of 2025. And so that's how I was able to save up some more money. And this is what actually helped for all the traders that think you don't have to get a job. You most definitely do. It'll help you test out your strategy. It'll help you get to your goal a lot quicker. Even though you'll lose a lot of trades and lose a lot of money, it will help you cut out a lot of bullshit and help you realize that your strategy is not shit, and you have to keep fixing and changing and upgrading and just building on top of what you have. But yeah, and around this time, all through this time, I'm trying to fix the times I trade. For those last 4 years, I was trading almost any time. When I got to futures, I realized that the best windows are from 9:30 to I was trading until 2 p.m. But then I changed it to a better time that I'm at now, from 9:30 to 11:30. ChatGPT has helped me a lot with that. I mean, even my basic knowledge. But it really solidified it for me back to ChatGPT. So I'll give it to ChatGPT. But yeah, get that refund check. This is the biggest refund check I ever got. It was $3,500, and I saved up some money. So I deposited $4,500 into my trading accounts, and from back to then I said, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be it. Yep, this is be even." Get the account to a big percentage. Got the account to $5,200, and this is when I'm using risk management this time. Get the account to $5,200, and after that I couldn't get it up no more. Like an old ass man can't get his dick up. Yeah, to $5,200, I get that account right when I was able to get my $1,200 account to $5,200 or 56, however much it was in one trade, 1 or 2 trades. But yeah, got up to around 5,200 from 4,500, and slowly started depleting. Like I said before, my accounts never last more than a week and a half. So lose that account. I think this time was the longest time I had that account. I had it for like 2 weeks, So I lose that account. Then this time I'm really thinking, I'm like, damn, maybe I was in over my head and I'm having some doubts. But love trading, so I keep on back testing. And this is where these light bulb moments hit. I take off that indicator that I had, and I'm noticing something with the original indicator that I've been using for years. I finally see the patterns. Finally see it. Like this must have been God, because God knows I don't have too much time left to make this shit work. But I mean, everything is God. But but yeah, notice some things, notice some patterns. So I come up with 3 strategies, and actually, let me backtrack. I deposit some money so that bring the account up to like $1,200. Lose that account, but this time when I deposit, I thought $600, and I'm noticing some things. This is around April of 2023. So I deposited $600, $630, something like that, and I can show you right here. April 2023. Custom range, April 2023. So I deposited $600, $650 into that account. What's that noise? And I'm noticing some things. So I was able to come up with 3 strategies. I was able to come up with 3 strategies, and this time, instead of losing the count in 2 weeks, man, made it the whole month. Made the whole damn month. The whole damn month. But I didn't figure out my A plus strategies and A minus strategies yet. I didn't know how to rate them yet. But made the whole damn month. As you can see, that month was a 88% win rate. Made $2,800 from $650, which is extremely impressive. Before I'll make 2-3 trades that'll make the majority of my account balance, and then it'll slowly deplete. This was something different. This is when I knew something was different. And then go from May to the end of May. This wasn't a good month at all, but didn't lose the account, so I knew something was different. So this time, I realized that I need to change some things. Took off one of those strategies. And I realized that it is ineffective, and when I was trading that market, that it was just working. But these 2 strategies that I have, and I'm still trading now, it's where it's at. So that month, just those 2 strategies were able to keep my account afloat and not be able to blow the account. So in June, I cut that strategy, but in June, I'm still not recognizing my A plus setups or A minus setups. I'm just trading them at all as equal. Wait, I'm in May. Yeah. See, that's how you know I'm tired. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah. Still. Not. I'm still trading them all as equal. And then around May, around somewhere around the middle of the month of May, I figured out my A plus setups. Somewhere around the middle of May. Yep. I figured out my A plus setups and changed everything from deleting that one strategy into having my two A plus setups. Changed everything. So that's why my P&L is not as high. It could be a lot higher, but so far this month is good. And that's the story for right now. See about when this month hits, and how next month is. But tell you right now, don't ever give up, because I never will.